Imagine a place where the ocean itself seems angry, where the wind howls and the sky is almost always gray. This is a world ruled by chaos, where nature's fury is on full display every single day. The Bering Sea is no ordinary stretch of water. It's a frozen battlefield where winter never lets up, and the horizon is often lost in a blur of snow and mist. Here the elements are relentless, and the sea is as unforgiving as it is vast. Temperatures plunge far below freezing, and winds whip salt spray into icy daggers that sting exposed skin. Every breath you take feels sharp, biting, and cold. The water hovers just above freezing, a deadly trap for anyone who falls in. Hypothermia can set in within minutes, making survival a race against time. Waves here aren't just big, they're monstrous, crashing over boats with the force of a freight train. Each swell threatens to swallow vessels whole, tossing them like toys. On a crab boat, the deck is a tilting, frozen roller coaster, slick with ice and danger at every step. Every movement is a test of balance and nerve. As the boat lurches beneath your feet, every wave, every gust is a reminder. Survival is never guaranteed. Out here the sea demands respect, and even the most experienced crews are humbled by its power. So why risk it? Because deep below, on the dark ocean floor, lies a prize worth the danger. The promise of fortune lures fishermen back, season after season. The red king crab, so valuable, men gamble their lives for a chance at its riches. Each catch could mean a life-changing payday, or a brush with disaster. Out here, it's not just a job, it's a battle for survival, and only the bold, or the crazy, sign up. The camaraderie among the crew is forged in hardship and danger. The hunt for king crab is the most dangerous game in the Bering Sea. Every haul is a gamble, every trip a test of courage and endurance. And it all starts with a single icy step onto the deck, a step into the unknown, where only the toughest survive. Deep in the freezing darkness, the king crab reigns. These crabs thrive where few creatures can, near freezing water, crushing pressure, and endless night. Their slow growth in this harsh world creates meat that's firm, sweet, and unlike anything else. It's a delicacy, a luxury that commands top dollar in markets worldwide. But they're elusive, available only during a short, brutal fishing season. Fishermen race the clock and the elements, risking everything for a shot at this rare treasure. Every crab is a small fortune, a piece of a multi-million-dollar puzzle. The harder they are to catch, the higher their value climbs. When you see a fisherman braving the Bering Sea, remember, he's not just after crabs, he's chasing a legend. The king crab's rarity and danger make it the crown jewel of the ocean, and that's what makes it royal. The hunt begins with the crab pot, a steel cage built to survive the sea's fury. These aren't backyard traps. Each weighs up to 880 pounds stacked high on deck. The crew baits each pot with herring or cod, sending a scent trail through the icy depths. Setting the gear is a dangerous dance. Pots swing from cranes, cables snap taut, and the deck never stops moving. The captain uses GPS to lay strings of pots across the crab's migratory paths, hoping to intercept their silent march. One mistake, and thousands of pounds of steel are wasted on empty ocean. Dropping hundreds of pots is exhausting, risky work. One slip can mean disaster, but for these fishermen, it's routine. Once the last pot sinks, the waiting game begins. The traps are set, and the sea holds its secrets. With the pots now resting on the ocean floor, the crew faces their toughest opponent, time itself. Every minute drags on, stretching nerves to the breaking point as they wait for the sea to reveal its secrets. The soak begins, 12 to 24 hours of anxious waiting, while the sea decides their fate. Each hour feels longer than the last, as the crew wonders if their gamble will pay off or leave them empty-handed. There's no rest for the weary. The crew works through the cold, maintaining the boat, clearing dangerous ice, and preparing for the grueling haul ahead. Every task is vital, every moment spent fighting fatigue and the biting wind. Every hour the weather can turn without warning, raising the stakes even higher. A sudden storm can threaten not just the catch, but the lives of everyone on board. Millions of dollars hang in the balance. Fuel, bait, and salaries all riding on what crawls into those pots. Every supply loaded onto the boat is a bet placed against the unpredictable sea. A good soak means a massive payday. A bad one spells debt and disappointment. The difference between triumph and disaster is razor thin. The captain's reputation is on the line. Every decision second-guessed by the crew and by himself. One wrong move could cost everything. The crew tries to sleep, but fortune is being decided in the darkness below. Rest comes in short, uneasy bursts, haunted by dreams of empty pots or overflowing bounty. The tension is real, the risk enormous. Every face shows the strain of waiting, hoping and fearing what the next haul will bring. In the Bering Sea, patience is as dangerous as the waves themselves. Here, hesitation can be fatal, and every decision is a gamble with nature. And soon, it's time to see what the sea has given, or taken away. The moment of truth arrives, and the fate of the crew hangs in the balance. The moment of truth arrives. The haul. The crew hunts for the first buoy, a lifeline bobbing in the chaos. The hookman snags the line, and the hydraulic block groans as it lifts the pot from the abyss. Every cable is a loaded weapon. One snap could be fatal. The pot bursts from the water, swinging wildly, heavy with hope or disappointment. The door opens, and king crabs spill onto the sorting table. Cheers erupt for a full pot, groans for an empty one. The crew sorts keepers from throwbacks at lightning speed, racing exhaustion and cold. Pot after pot, hour after hour, the cycle repeats. Every crab measured, every second counts. The haul is brutal, relentless, and the only way to turn risk into reward. Here, fortunes are made, or lost, one pot at a time. Life on deck is a constant fight against death. Rogue waves, swinging pots, and snapping cables are ever-present threats. The freezing spray coats everything in ice, turning the deck into a deadly rink. Ice buildup can capsize the boat, so the crew smashes it off with sledgehammers. Backbreaking, endless work. Fatigue is a silent enemy. Long hours and little sleep dull senses and slow reactions. Every task is a gamble. One mistake can mean disaster. The crew relies on training, instincts, and each other to survive. They work 20-hour days, trusting their lives to teamwork. In this world, exhaustion is as dangerous as the sea itself. Every shift is a test of endurance and courage. On the Bering Sea, only the toughest make it home. And every day, the ocean demands respect. Catching the crab is only half the battle. Keeping it alive is the rest. Each keeper is rushed into a live well, a climate-controlled tank mimicking the ocean floor. The water is kept just above freezing, slowing the crab's metabolism and keeping them calm. The crew monitors temperature and oxygen constantly. A slip can turn a fortune into a loss. Crabs are packed carefully to avoid injury. Every leg counts. The fishermen become caretakers, protecting their million-dollar cargo. A full tank is worth a fortune, but only if the crabs arrive alive. The crew's payday depends on their care and vigilance. It's a strange twist. After risking everything to catch them, the crew must now keep them safe. The final act of the hunt is as delicate as it is vital. In the end, survival, both for crab and crew, is everything. Docking doesn't mean the race is over, it's just a new sprint. The moment the boat touches the dock, a different kind of urgency takes over. Every second counts, and the crew knows it. The clock is ticking, and the pressure is on to keep their precious catch in perfect condition. Crabs are quickly transferred from the boat to refrigerated tankers, then rushed to the processing plant. The transfer is a carefully choreographed dance, with everyone moving in sync to minimize stress on the crabs and prevent any loss of quality. There, each crab faces inspection, alive, intact, and the right size, or it's rejected. Inspectors check for broken legs, signs of weakness, and ensure only the healthiest crabs move forward. It's a high-stakes moment for both the catch and the crew. The crew's entire trip, and millions of dollars hinge on these few seconds. Months of planning, days at sea, and countless hours of hard work all come down to this critical point. Approved crabs are steamed, chilled, cleaned, and packed for export. Each step is performed with care, ensuring the crabs remain as fresh as possible for their journey ahead. The process is a blur of speed and precision designed to lock in quality. Workers move with practiced efficiency, knowing that delays could mean the difference between a premium product and a wasted catch. For the crew, watching the inspection is nerve-wracking. Their risk and effort judged crab by crab. Every accepted crab is a small victory, every rejection a blow to morale. The rejected ones are a painful loss, the keepers, a hard-won victory. Each decision by the inspectors can mean the difference between profit and disappointment for the crew. From sea to market, every step is a battle against time and decay. The journey is relentless, and the margin for error is razor-thin. Only the best make it to the world's tables. These crabs are destined for fine restaurants and special occasions, a testament to the crew's skill and determination. The journey from the Bering Sea to your plate is a masterclass in survival and efficiency. It's a story of nature's bounty, human perseverance, and the relentless pursuit of quality. For the fishermen, it's the final test of their gamble. Relief and pride wash over them when their catch passes inspection, knowing their hard work has paid off. And for the crabs, it's the end of a perilous journey, one that began in the icy depths and ends on dinner plates around the world. King crab fishing is the ultimate gamble, skill, timing, and luck all on the line. The captain bets everything on his instincts, reading the sea and risking it all. The crew's skill and endurance are pushed to the limit, every move critical, one mistake, one storm, and it can all be lost. Sometimes, even perfect execution isn't enough. Luck decides the rest. The work is relentless, the pressure immense, but the reward, a single haul worth a year's wages, makes it all worthwhile. These fishermen are modern-day prospectors, chasing red gold at the bottom of the world. They endure cold, exhaustion, and danger for a shot at legend. When the final tally comes in, it's either heartbreak or a million-dollar payday. In the Bering Sea, only the bold win big. And every trip is a roll of the dice.